How's my quad squad doing? It's the man, the myth, the legend, Quad MFT here, back bringing you guys a little bit of an 18 gun streak. This is somewhat of kind of a failed chem strike. Now, I'm not one to go crazy on posting insane double chems, triple chems just in general, you know. I post them when I get them. I post good solo chems. I've done it before multiple times. I've gotten chems on live streams and stuff like that, but I wanted to post this just because the simple way of how I get killed in the end, the way I get killed off my chem strike streak. This is the first time I've played in probably 2 days, so you know, forgive me on my aim a little bit here and there, but I do actually get killed really by just BS, you know. So make sure to stay for the whole video, make sure to stay for the whole gameplay, and you'll realize, and you'll see, I guarantee you'll agree with me, that it was utter BS on how I got killed. By the way, this gameplay is in drop zone, and I am using one of the new camos. I believe it is the eyeball camo. Maybe I don't think it's the eyeball camo. It's not 1987. I don't know what it is, but it's a cool camo. It's one of the newer camos, not quite as new as the new Black Ops 2 UK Punk Pack camo, but you know, this is still a pretty cool camo, the newest Ghost camo. And I am playing in drop zone again, so I don't have any streaks or anything like that. But a little thing, you know, this is necessarily isn't the whole topic for the video, considering I kind of wanted to just show you guys this gameplay and show you how Call of Duty, I'm sure all you guys know, even I know, I've done live commentaries, I've done videos, you guys have seen me on live stream where there's been so many different situations where Call of Duty isn't fair, and I think that's what the community kind of has to get used to, that Call of Duty always isn't going to be fair. And you know, when you get knifed, when you get you know, killed by a grenade or something like that, or a kill streak kills you, it's not always fair. That's the way the game goes. COD is kind of like a random slot machine that you put a little bit of money into for $3, and you may be able to win 300 bucks, and a lot of the time you're going to lose that $3, actually more than you're going to win the money, I'd say. But you know, either way, it's still a fun situation. It's a fun game. It's kind of a gamble, and you can kind of get better at gambling. I don't know if that's necessarily true in the real world. Maybe making a better decision on how much to gamble, when to gamble, the times, the way the machines work, or something like that. But I'm sure there's people out there that, you know, I'm sure there's actually no people out there who completely can control gambling machines unless you do some sorcery or witchcraft. But either way, I wanted to kind of mention to you guys that I like the way Call of Duty's graphics are on the new consoles. I like the way they are on the 360, but I've heard that on the new consoles, even though, you know, everybody loves running 1080p, quality HDMI, crystal clear with all their color correction, everybody loves that. But I've heard that it's going to be native 900p. Now, I'm a little bit surprised for this, why Infinity Ward and Activision and Sony and Microsoft haven't really figured out how to make it 1080p native, while of course maintaining their 60 FPS, which is definitely something that I would prefer. 60 FPS, which is frames per second, because we all know video is just made of a bunch of pictures that all combine together. So I'd prefer having 60 of those at a time per second versus having 30 and gaining more quality, just because the smoothness of the game, the smoothness of actually how Call of Duty plays on console is incredible compared to Battlefield. Battlefield actually only runs 30 on the old gen consoles, I want to say, being the 360 and the PS3. I'm not sure if it does that also on the PS4 and the Xbox One. It could be 60, it could be 30. I really don't know too much about that, but I'm sure if you guys are out there, you know, already commenting down below, Quad, what the heck could you be thinking? Of course, Battlefield 4 runs this, blah blah FPS. You guys already know. You know, go ahead and already yell at me, but I do want to address that. I'm excited for the quality. Of course, it's going to be better than COD Ghost, just because the fact that it's a year later, and that's kind of what I like, you know, looking forward to in a new game. Not necessarily always Call of Duty, but the fact that they're going to be updating the graphics, they're going to be doing little things, just really little small movements, and I'm not quite sure, or not movements, improvements, but I'm not quite sure if they're going to be using a new engine, because I believe this engine from all the Call of Duties actually runs off Quake, like a game from the 1990s or something like that. I'm not quite sure. I know all you original nerds are now yelling at me like, Quad, how could you not know when Quake was made in the day and all that? But you know, I just don't know. I'm young, I'm 15 years old. I mean, what can you expect? But either way, I hope they come out with a new engine, and I hope the new engine works well. Even if they don't come out with a new engine, I'm completely fine with COD Advanced Warfare being you know, a regular kind of, you know, basically what Call of Duty Ghost and Black Ops 2 were. You know, they've got a good engine, but you know, definitely could be better. But that's basically what I got to say. But look at this gameplay right here. Watch. I'm on my 18 gun streak. I'm walking around this. I'm trying to find other guns besides this unsilenced MSBS. I walk over here. I'm not even noticing the kill streaks in there. Boom. I'm donezo. Straight Trinity rocket shreks me. I had no chance. It is absolutely zero. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. All my social media links are down in the description below. It's been Quad MFT. and that gameplay sent me into a rage mode. I'm Addy 5000.